a federal prison. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. Hang up to decline the call or to accept, dial 5 now. If you wish to block any future calls of this nature, dial 7.
Hello.
Hey, it's the world's most provably innocent political prisoner.
Hey. I talked to brother Wiley Drake last night.
Good. I'm glad you called him.
He just barely accepted my email.
You know, he's like late 70s, and I'm not sure he knows how this newfangled core links email works.
Well, he just accepted it today, and when I talked to him last night, he was extremely interested in the deed polls, the Jesus Christ thing with the deed polls. He said he already knew this. He's been studying the biblical stuff.
He's been around.
He said he would like to see all this.
Yep. He's seen the world. Go ahead. I'm so sorry, David. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna ask if you could forward all these newest emails to him, and maybe the one I wrote to John McCain, but send him a whole bunch of these emails that you've got that he,
Okay.
Especially all the ones I just sent you 10 in the last 2 days. Also, all on common law and deed poll concepts. So
okay. I haven't got them yet. They haven't arrived yet, but.
There's a whole bunch of them coming. You need to forward them all to him if you would.
Okay.
And also forward them to Stuart Lacovera.
Tom Lacovera Stewart. Tom Lacovera Stewart, yep.
I talked to him a bunch of times. He's very interested in everything we're doing. But what he said was, James McCormick's on there too. Anyway, Tom told me, he says, I have to research all this and check it out, blah, blah, blah. And that kind of, discouraged me a little bit because, I like the way Wiley Drake. I've heard of that. I know all about that. Yeah. He was all excited,
Yeah.
And he says he talks to the Bundys too. So I'm still trying to get a hold of the Bundys with this with my Nolan brief. So you need to send that Nolan brief over to Wiley Drake also, and what you might want to do Stewart and Wiley. Yeah,
I've sent the Nolan brief to Tom Lacovera Stewart. I certainly have. You know who else has a contact with the Bundys is John Lamb. So if you have a communication with John Lamb, don't hesitate to use that. But I don't blame Tom for wanting to research things. A lot of these things that you say, people are going to want to research. So.
Right. Well, there is no. Unless you're going to go to the archives at the federal building, the UNLV archives, and go back to the 1700s, you're not going to find this stuff.
Yeah, I hear you.
Right. I can tell you that they ran away in total fear when I filed these briefs. They never responded to any of these briefs. They surrendered.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I got you. Well, they surrendered on...
They have these fining fees.
Yeah.
What now?
Well, they surrendered on that point, but you're still in jail, right? I mean, it's like you might have won on that particular battle, but they still got you in jail, which we're trying to get you out. So these evil bastards.
Well, you got to realize, Hoyt gave them jurisdiction and venue.
Yeah, I understand.
He entered. Hoyt did.
This call is from a federal prison.
Did you get Miracle in Atlanta? I think I might have asked you already, but you got it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I read it. It's a great book.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Pat Shannon said he's not interested in any of this, the stuff I'm doing now. He wasn't interested in the math. He wasn't interested in the deed poll. He's just not interested in any of it.
Well, he's got his hands full. He's got his hands full right now. He's got his hands full. There's a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what I was trying to tell you is Wiley Drake is very, very interested in everything we're doing, including the copper. And if you just send him some of these emails that I've written in the past on the copper and all these new deed poll things, and I'll every week contact him. And I was going to suggest this. He said he would be very interested in having you and Rod Remlin or Guy or Roland on his show.
Yeah, I've been on his show.
Have you talked to him recently?
I talk to Wiley Drake once a week, and he's very supportive of the prison ministry, and we've been on his show several times, and I can't say enough positive things about him. Wiley Drake is a rock star, superstar in God's army, and we love him, and we pray for him, and we're so grateful for everything he does. So I got nothing but positive things to say about Wiley Drake.
Okay.
So
because of his age and everything, I think what Wiley Drake really needs right now is a gallon of indium.
okay.
That would be my recommendation.
Well, that's probably over $200, right?
Balances your pituitary glands and keeps you alive longer.
He works harder at his age than most of the rest of us at our peak, you know. So, I'm sure I could get a gallon of indium from Guy, but I'm just concerned that the cost is $200 or whatever. But we'll have to deal with that.
No. Yeah. Guy needs to send it for the postage and handling fee if he's going to send it.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm just giving you miracles. But see, what you have to realize is the BLM has ran all the people off the land, and the Bundys are the last ones standing. And this can be shown. They charged Doug Nolan. They charged Doug $200 for each claim he had, and he had 200 claims. That was a rental fee. So therefore, Doug's rental fee, and he hadn't started mining yet, right after he found the platinum, was $40,000 at $200 a claim. Now they've got that price up to $300 a year per claim. That's $60,000 a person would have to pay up front, and 1 year later pay another $60,000 just to get started. So I understand they're trying to get rid of the people out there. They're trying to get rid of Bundy. He's the last man standing.
Yeah.
This is why what I'm talking about is we deed poll the platinum claims. We can help Bundy deed poll his deal, and we can get on the radio and have a calling to arms where thousands of like-minded people all go out there. Start with the 50 that surrendered around Bundy. We can have some citizens right now claim the cattle ranch that was surrendered. You see?
Yeah, I got you.
In fact, we can go ahead and claim with people that want to, because we have to stand as one with God and Jesus Christ. We can't stand with me being the Lone Ranger anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to file deed polls and be the only person that did it.
Right. I got you.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So, if we claim all the land on the Valley Wells Ranch, and I have abstract of title going back to 1780, I believe, with the Yates family.
Yep.
And I'm on the San Bernardino title, which means right now I could do a deed poll, and I also have an abstract. And Bundy has an abstract. But one point you have to realize here is these lands in California were never even surrendered by the phony-ass state of, if you know what I'm saying. In other words, California never even agreed to give the feds this land. Nevada actually signed an agreement surrendering 88% of her land. So did Idaho. But California and Texas never did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you read that Nolan brief, I cover that issue. It violated the 10th Amendment. It was something that could not be agreed to. But I'm just pointing this out to you because every
no, that's good, and I'll
bring you up to.
And as far as contacts with the Bundy, my counsel to you is Tom Lacavera Stewart has good communications with them. Wiley Drake does, and so does John Lamb. So you're connecting with three people who have connections with them. Also, I reposted.
Right, that's good.
I reposted your letter to John McCain. You gave him an offer to cure him before he died. He died recently.
He died.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
he died.
I reminded everyone. Yeah.
You could forward my email, the first email I sent about the that I kind of mentioned Bundy's, and you could forward that to the Bundys for me, if you would.
Well, I don't have a communication avenue with the Bundys. That comes through Tom, Wiley, and John. I just don't have a So I'm letting you know who does, right? I don't, but those three do. So also,
you don't even have their email address?
I don't even have their email address.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't.
Oh, well, you could call Wiley and tell him you're sending all this over, and make the first one you send to Wiley the first one I wrote when I talked about the Bundy. Okay. It should be on your computer right now.
Okay, and okay. Look, real quick, Aaron has a question for you, and we're interviewing Cookie Kane for Eddie Ray Kane tonight, and Rod Rimland's going to be on the program too. It's going to be all focused on Eddie. He's been in prison 14 years. Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, I just wondered if you ever heard of Dr. Greenhog.
Greenhoff?
Hog, H-O-G, Dr. Greenhog. It might be a pseudonym.
I think so. Why? Who is he?
He's a bad, bad man in the Mormon church. I'm learning about all the satanic ritual abuse that goes on there. It's crazy.
The name sounds familiar, but see, in the past, Rod Remlin wanted to rip them, a new one, and I actually told Rod not to.
Yeah.
It was my show at the time, and I thought it was interesting. I was joking with Beth yesterday, and on the day before yesterday, and I said, "So I'll call you after church on Sunday." I don't go to that church.
Well, it is. Yeah, I tell you. Well, I'm glad that you made a connection with Beth, and you've got connections with people who have connections. So that's the goal, is to make sure we get your story out. And how's Demaya? You think Demaya's still going to potentially get you out soon?
Yeah, I mailed my brief off. I haven't been able to get a copy of it to mail you yet, but I'll get it done tomorrow, hopefully.
Okay.
I was also going to mail you that letter from the White House.
Okay.
You could have asked my mother for a copy of it, the new one, but
okay.
I haven't heard from my parents at all. My brother Craig does not answer the phone either. I have not called Eddie McClendon. He's the one that got all that money and never sold anything.
Yeah.
Tells me he loves me in every phone call, but I just I did find out that what's his name, James McCormick, is 100% interested in moving into my office building because he wants to come west.
Good.
So I asked Beth to talk to my father and see if we can get him to give her the property. I sent her my
This call is from a federal prison.
Handle my affairs.
Well, he's very focused on veterans matters, so I would think he would be very focused on exposing and calling out Elvin Joe Swisher for the wickedness he did. But, yeah.
But I'm just letting you know, I don't know when's the last time you were on McCormick's show. That would be a good one to be on.
Well, I don't beg people, but if he opened the door, I would walk through it. But I've gotten beyond begging. I mean, I just do what the Lord calls me to do, and that keeps me busy enough. But I would, if anybody opens the door, I'll walk through the door, right? And I will advocate for you.
Well, he said he was interested in having me on, and I said, well, what about Rod Remlin and Rudy? He said, have them call. So if you want to call, tell him I said I asked you to call.
All right. Well, he see everything.
I wouldn't mind you.
Yep.
Well, I was going to say Roland does a good show with you.
Yeah.
I don't even care if Roland gets on there with you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Your father did a real good job, and everything I've heard about James McCormick has always been positive. But people like Alex Jones, he'll spend hours and days talking about Tommy Robinson over in the UK, and ignore every single political prisoner we have right here in this country. I mean, I don't even understand what's going on there at all. And we've called his show multiple times, and he just continues to ignore what's going on right under his nose. So. Yeah,
now that you mention it, I never hear him talk about local people.
No, it's Tommy Robinson in the UK, because here's the deal. If you're a talk show radio host, and you know this as well, if you run stories that make you popular or can help sell your vitamins, then you'll run those stories. But if you got a political prisoner that nobody cares about, and it's not going to help you, get more famous or sell your vitamins. I mean, when I listen to, here's my thoughts on Alex Jones, real short and sweet. Trump, 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 me, buy my vitamins. He don't give a damn about political prisoners in the United States,
Yeah, and I wrote him a letter for you to send to him, and he's not interested really in copper. He only wants to sell his garbage silver product, that's heavy metal brew.
Yeah,
if you want to be honest about it, but I don't like bad-mouthing him because I kind of like him. But
I know he's done a lot of good.
100% true,
Well, everybody and their brother
I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I hear everybody and their brother is brainwashed on Dr. Joe Wallach. I mean, everybody's like, Wallach walks on water. He's got all these great mineral, medicinal things, and Dr. Joe Wallach can do no wrong. But I think
on this call,
we need you to get out of here.
Here's the point. I assure you that Wallach's never made the flu symptoms go away in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wallach's never had any miracle at all with his product, except for the fact that my father's brother died of a heart attack after consuming Wallach's products.
Yeah.
I guess that's a miracle when you kill somebody.
Well,
okay. Mr. Wallach is my enemy. When I was lecturing, he was speaking before me. He packed his bag, fled. I would open debate against this piece of garbage anytime, any place, anywhere.
Maintain your sanity, brother. Maintain your sanity, David. Maintain that mind that God has given you. We want you to get out of there with your sanity,
Okay, I love you guys.
All right, we love you, David.
Forward all that to Wiley Drake if you would, and give him a holler. Okay.
Okay, we will.
That's the main
We
thing.
talk to him all the time.
Okay, I love you.
Okay, we love you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye, Aaron.
Bye, David.